Hey peeps, what's up today? I'm Patricia here at Two Twisted Vegans. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video. I'm gonna do a pick a card because I love doing those, and kind of my whole point and why I'd love for you to stick around my channel and check out all my videos is because I'm all about helping people. I want to raise awareness for mental health and helping people rise from depression and get free of anxiety. I'm really all about helping people learn to love themselves, but in not like in kind of like a not too much of a hippy dippy way. I want to be more real and I really want to connect with people. I'm a personal coach, and so I'm all about helping. And so the way I approach a card reading is that I like to use the cards not so much to predict a solid future, but to give you insight into, you know, the things that are happening around you now and offer a perspective that, you know, you're probably running parallel to. You just haven't thought of it quite that way yourself. And this draws out in you new ways to look at things and new ways to handle life's problems. Guidance, you know, a helping hand. And it's really great to connect with universal knowledge and source and connect together as a people and put our heads together, so to speak, and find the truths for you and get you living an amazing, happy life. Okay, I need a sip of coffee. So today I wanted to try something a little different. And I'm really, you know, following my intuition and using the Lenormand cards, my fairy deck, to find out, should you what? So often in life we just feel blah. I know in my troubles with depression and mental illness, like I've often found myself crying over, like, what the fuck, excuse my language, should I do to feel better? It wasn't one area of my life was worse than another. They all just seemed to suck butt, and I wanted to know what to do to make it better. Oh, you just saw my pug, one of my pugs. Anyway, this sounds like the kind of thing that you need to know is, should you do blank? I think I'm gonna go ahead, we'll see as I get rolling. I may ask some specific questions like, should I get a new job? Should I buy a new house? Should I fall in love? Excuse my voice. These kinds of things, or I might just leave it, should I blank? Either way, there's going to be some piles to choose below, and you're going to use the one that most resonates with you. If this is your first time doing a pick a card, then you may not have heard this before. They're not always going to be, you know, specific for you. There could be a general overview you can take from it, but it might not feel the same as when you get a personal one-on-one type reading that is meant directly for you. Those are really honed in and channeled in, but I'm hoping that we can tap into something that really resonates and does help you, and through the pick a card, it sort of narrows you into general categories. Okay, if it didn't resonate, it's okay. This one just wasn't for you, and you're gonna find one that is. You can check out my other videos, and of course there are lots of people doing this here on YouTube, so look around and find the people that really, you know, get in your heart. That's your tribe, so to speak, right? Okay, so let's get on with it. I'll show you below and we'll get into the cards. There will be timestamps in the pinned comment, so you can go directly to the one that you want, or you can watch them all, whatever suits your fancy. Thanks again. Okay guys, hey. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie, here we go. Number 1 is, should I buy that car or really expensive item? Okay, so big ticket purchase, you're considering, this one's for you. I would say the answer is yes, if it's in the direction you want to go, kind of where you see your future. If this big ticket item is where you see yourself, then absolutely. So basically we've got safety, or your home brings about a gift or appreciation of your vulnerability and openness to remove or to, what I'd say, to harvest, to bring about, to really collect your great ideas and follow your direction. That's actually how that feels. So yeah, I think it is looking at expanding your horizons. Maybe if the big ticket item isn't totally in your best interest, then you need to look at that, because this is about being honest and allowing surprises and following, you know, your heart and your direction and your guidance when you're being open and allowing in your life and making good on things that are important to you. That's what's going to be important here. So definitely invest in yourself, but look at what you're doing before you do it, and that you're, you know, gonna get what you want out of it, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say it's necessarily recommending, you know, a frivolous purpose, a frivolous purchase. I think it's saying open yourself up to the possibilities and use your talents and follow the direction that you know you should be heading. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope you like that. Put in the comments below how that resonated with you, or questions you have, or let's just talk about it, because it's so much fun. Two, we're going for, should I take that course, that training, go to school, the class, something in the education that you're feeling? Should you do that? This is for you. So an institution, management, small business. That's interesting. These are all sort of job and business related. So, and this institution could totally be a school and a commitment. So I would say, yeah, you're going to make a commitment to your education, and you're going to follow the guidance, maybe a mentor or a teacher. You're going to really tap into your entrepreneurial skills, your ability to work around problems and get what you need. And from that, you're going to make that commitment, and it's going to bring something new resulting in your commitment. I would say, yeah, to training, education, school, that kind of thing. So that's really cool. Right on. That was, you know, the long and the short of it. I mean, I think that says it all right there. So I can't wait to hear what's coming for you, what you're thinking about. I think, like I said, it's really telling you, I guess the advice from this is what comes from you being you and tapping into your skills and believing in your ability to juggle all the tasks you need to juggle and work around any issues, confide in a mentor, and really give yourself the gift of the commitment to, you know, upping and raising the bar in your life and taking that plunge and educating yourself, whether it's to further your career or not, or maybe it's even just for fun. I mean, this definitely has sort of a work feel, but that could be the work of schooling. It could still be a passion either way, and I am all about finding fulfilling passions, because that's what lights us all up. You do it, it benefits me, you know, I do it, it benefits you. So cool. Let's chat in the comments. Moving on. Alrighty, number 3. This one is, should I start up a relationship with them? Should I find that love, connect to that love, commit to this person that I'm seeing? Is it time for love in my life? Should I do that? Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right here. I've already shuffled and was ready to grab. I see growth giving you a bit of trouble. Maybe you're hitting some burdens after, of course, a glorious period of growth. Some information is coming via text, like a letter or an email, you know, written, talking about how people see you or your dreams. and that's gonna result in looking back. So, you know, I don't know, I'm not getting the overall that maybe now is really the right time for that. Perhaps you've got a bit of a wall there, and so you're looking at, it's interesting. So should I get in the relationship? Should I take that dip into love? And I'm seeing it's not really super encouraging. So let's just sort of look over the whole thing. So the growth you were experiencing has maybe brought you, like I said, some trouble, which could be, and since it's coming in the form of, you know, writing, it could be maybe you've received some emails talking about how somebody maybe doesn't like what you're doing, or maybe in terms of a love relationship, maybe you've had some trouble through, you know, maybe it was an email relationship, a distance relationship, and so you're keeping that separation going forward. And maybe how they see you as someone is closed off, and so maybe it's time to decide, are you ready to open up, and is maybe this the person you want to do that with, or has it been a little bit tumultuous from the get-go, and so now you're not sure, or maybe the pressure's on and that's why it feels like a burden right now. So what could you do? I'm going to pull a couple more cards, and I'm going to say, what could you do to be more ready for love than you are right now? How could you clear up and be more ready for love? So you're gonna have to, there's a commitment after looking at sort of a history, maybe looking at who the person, you know, really is, or looking at who you are, understanding health concerns, and that is bringing you to a commitment. So definitely getting your priorities straight before you get into a relationship, or use it as a distraction from other things, maybe health concerns that you should be looking at. So don't use love that way. Love is the gift you give when you're ready. So that's a big message that is coming through here. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if this resonated with you. And don't fret, it doesn't mean that romance isn't on the way. Some of these things can happen really fast once you're aware of them, or you take a new perspective on things. You know, instantly you could have changed that path. Okay, we'll talk in the comments. Moving on. Okay, it's gonna be number 4. Number 4, okay, and it is, should I look for a new job? Pretty simple. Okay, we've got, you can't see all the cards, trouble with a commitment. That could be your current job, something that's been going on for a long time, and taking away, you know, potentially from your health, and it's time to put an end to it. So I would say yes, you're gonna go for that new job, so that's great. And if you've already got something that you're actually looking at applying for, I would say this is definite encouragement to go for it. Yeah. So let's look at the cards more closely here. So trouble, commitment, health, taking away and coming to an end. So really those are sort of the basic overviews, and right away I could feel that it feels good to put an end here. So that's really cool. That's the coffin card there, which sometimes people, I guess, get nervous about because they're like, ooh, death, but it's all about rebirth. I mean, that's what the ending is about, and that's even what trouble sometimes. If you're experiencing that now in your job, so many people are, and it really is just a shit-tastic way to live when you hate your job. I mean, it's something we have to do like all the time, right? Well, or so, you know, traditional thinking would have us believe. I know I did it for a long time, and being in the trades, like I'm literally trading my minutes for dollars, you know, and that was crazy. So I'm glad to be a coach now and reading cards. This one is all about commitment, and so there's a trouble maybe that's been going on for a long time, or trouble with a commitment, and this is all about health or, you know, longevity. It can be a bit of stubborn, rooted. So I would say in this context, definitely an ongoing long-term thing, and it could be stressful, and it's taking away from, you know, the joy in your life. So obviously you're going to want to fix that by looking around. If you don't already have a job to apply for, or something else you want to do, you're not sure your passion, just start intending that that's what's next for you, and the job to apply for will, you know, if you're open, things will start to show themselves to you that you can try on, you know, and see if they fit. And if not, more things will show until you hone in exactly what your passion is and what's going to drive you and bring you all the abundance that you should have. So I'm really excited for you. So put in the comments, let me know what you think and what you're applying for and what job you got and all of that jazz. Okay. Thank you.